like she did and stay in the moment. That's the key, and she had that belief in herself, and that gave her the victory.
Introductions now for our boys elite mile, the Spewak boys elite mile. Saw Graham Stevener, Cadell Ruthin, Will Sheets, and then Riker Beeman right there. That's Henry Acorn of Rockhurst, a local kid from right here in Missouri. Rocco Culpepper out of Niwot in Colorado was part of the national championship Niwot cross-country team this last fall. Noah Stroman from Holiday of Texas. Owen Clemens out of Cleveland, Tennessee. Benjamin Bowie from Crystal Springs. Andrew Barasat out of Gulf Breeze in Florida. Braden Lofquist, Gretna East. Jamison Pfeiffer Jr. of Collins Hill. And Ben Adams of Mountain Vista in Colorado. Introducing Jack Wallace, now a Tennessee Division II state champion in the 8 and 3200. He's a Furman commit. 4:05.25, his lifetime best. And another Iowa standout, you know, outside of Quentin Nauman, of course, is Caleb Tenpass from Des Moines Christian, was second in the 800 and 1600 at the Iowa 3A state meet to Quentin Nauman. And then another standout who was at Foot Locker Nationals this past fall, Sohaib Dissa of Newtown, Connecticut. Lifetime best 4:07.83 during the indoor season, off to Duke next fall.
Yeah, and I actually have Dissa with a 4:04.80 indoors in the mile. And he's definitely, I mean, 10 pass with that 151 800 meter speed. Benjamin Bowie coming off a second place finish at the California State Championships. Another one to take a look at. He's obviously in shape and ready to go. I do like Henry Acorn. I thought he was also had a terrific cross-country season. Riker Bennett has some wheels himself from American Fork, one of the great cross-country powerhouses in this country. He's a 151.91 800 guy and a 4:10.86 metric miler. The pace will be key here again, and they are the pacing's supposed to be Garrett Wilmus running 60-second pace. I do think there is a shot we could see a sub-4 in this race, and we would be remiss not to mention Rocco Culpepper, who comes from some of the best genes anybody's ever come from, with a dad, Alan Culpepper and Shane Culpepper, people that have represented Team USA at Olympics and World Championships.
So our pacer Wilms to the front early on, 60 seconds per 400 meters. As this boys elite mile gets underway here and the lights start to come on here at St. Louis University High School, which for years and years, when the lights come down, that's when you know the real racing begins and the fast times start to come through, because some of the most historic mile times in high school history have been ran right here under the lights at St. Louis University High School.
It certainly has, and they're spread out, which means that the pace is honest and fast. When it's a single file like this, you know that we've got an honest pace and a good pace. And right behind him is Caleb Tenpass from Des Moines. He looks very good. He kind of looks like that prototypical miler. He's got that very, very upright and good turnover. He's kind of a Simeon Birnbaum type. They went through 60.2.
Tenpass followed by Adams, then Culpepper, Dissa, Wallace, and Barasat out of Florida there. They're all still right there with each other, Tom, and at this point you got to think this is going to be more so of a tactically style finish if they're all right there still bunched up.
I really like how Tenpass looks. My gosh, he looks terrific there in second. He looks so comfortable. He's just chomping at the bit, it seems. Look at him. He just looks so good. Dissa now look at the difference in work, at least at this point in the race, between how 10 Pass looks and how Dissa looks. Dissa really working hard. 10 Pass looks so smooth out there. What an impressive runner. He's only a junior, too, this kid from Des Moines. There are a lot of good runners in the state of Iowa this year.
10 Pass, Dissa, 2:01.65 for 10 Pass, just a second ahead of Dissa. Then it's Adams. Barricette moves up 2 spots into 4th. Piper Jr. out of Collins Hill, Georgia, makes his way up 4 spots. The real racing now begins. They start to string out here, but Tom, there's at least 10, 11 guys still in the mix here as Dissa now catches right back up to 10 Pass.
Yeah, but Dissa's working hard. 10 Pass looks comfortable. Remember, 10 Pass is a 151-800 guy. Has the fastest 800 in the field. Also remember this, that the kids from Colorado and New Mexico, as we've seen with the Raymer sisters, they're coming down to sea level now, so they're going to have a little bit of an extra advantage here. But 10 Pass still looks good. I don't see anybody there, Keaton, that looks like they can take this guy.
10 Pass.
At 61.
Dissa.
61. Another 61 laps. So he's gone 60, 61, and 61. And still looks full of run.
10 Pass, Dissa, Sheets, and Adams. 10 Pass beginning to surge away from the rest of the field and use that 800 speed to his advantage. But Dissa not going away too far yet. So coming up 200 meters now. 3.5 minutes have gone by, and Dissa aggressive now onto the outside, along with Sheets and Adams, not letting 10 Pass go away. There goes Dissa on the outside in lane 2.
But look at how 10 Pass held him off. 10 Pass held him off.
10 Pass responds back. Dissa now on the outside in 2. But on the inside, it's going to be Ben Adams. And Adams sneaks right by 10 Pass and gets the win.
Ben Adams kind of kept himself in contention, kind of hung back a little bit, let everybody else do the work, and then he sneaks up on the inside, runs a 58-second last lap, and pips both 10 Pass and Dissa at the line, 4:02.56. I'll tell you, Ben Adams, he was right there the whole time. He's a little bit shorter, so you couldn't really see him, but he was in that top 4 the whole time, and then boom, found the alley. He found the alley, kind of like Cole Hocker did at the Olympic Games, found the alley on the inside and took the race. You don't even see Ben Adams there, and there you see him now on the inside, taking the shortest path. 200 to go, he's in 3rd. Look at him now, he's boxed out by 10 Pass. He finds a lane on the inside. You see what he did? He pulled a Cole Hocker, is what he did, and he really ran a masterful tactical race. The Queen's Gambit right there by Benjamin Adams. The Queen's Gambit found right through the alley and got the win.
7 athletes within 1.2 seconds of each other at that finish. All trying to run down Ben Adams to that tape, and Ben Adams closes in 58.57, which wasn't even the fastest split of that bunch right there. It was Braden Lofquist who closed in 56.92 to finish 6th in 4:03.52.
But what does Ben Adams have that the Raymer sisters have? The altitude advantage. Trains at altitude, competes at altitude, comes down to sea level, and bada bing, bada bang, he has the strength at the end of the race to win this thing.
Ben Adams atop the podium stand, and another win for the altitude kids, I guess, if you put it alongside the Raymer sisters from New Mexico. And Benjamin Adams, 4:02.56, and really respectable run by Caleb 10 Pass, 4:03.01, a lifetime best for him, and then Sohaib Dissa of Newtown, Connecticut. This was a very competitive field, and even throw these guys probably into that championship race, they're getting pretty damn close to the sub 4 minute barrier.
No question about it. It's interesting. I got to tell you, Athletic Net is so good. I go to look at the list of the top milers. They're already on that list. They've already computed the results and put them in the top list. So Adams is 5th on the mile list this year, and 10 Pass is 6th. In the B race, in the elite race, not even the A race.
Well, let's listen to the Ben Adams and see how he was able to find a way to get this win with Tyler Day on the infield.
Colorado. First question, how's it feel like to breathe all this fresh air in Missouri?
It feels so nice. Coming down from Colorado, racing here, it changes it so much. It's so much more fun.
So for you, you became the champion in essentially at the last point-inth of the race. How were you able to find that inside gap on the first lane?
Honestly, with 100 to go, I didn't really think I was going to. I was just content being there in third, but then it opened up. And I was like, I got to try and go now, or else I'm not going to be very happy with myself in the future, so I just went.
And then last question, how's it feel to be a champion of the Elite High School Mile here at the Missouri Festival of Miles?
Feels great.
Everybody, your champion, Benjamin Adams.
But again, what really